Hi Scorpio, welcome to your reading for October of 2018. Get a little smudge going here. This channel is called The Witching Hour. My name is Michelle and I'm a witch. Welcome back to everyone who's been here before, and if you're new, merry meet. I'm glad that you came. Glad that you found me. Thank you so much to everyone who has subscribed. Remember to hit the bell icon so that you're notified of all new uploads from this channel. They will be coming on a regular basis. Thank you so much for your comments, your donations, everything. I truly appreciate it. Today I'm going to be using Sacred Circle Tarot by Anna Franklin, illustrated by Paul Mason. And I'm also going to be using Witch's Wisdom Oracle Cards by Barbara Michael John Free and Flavia Kate Peters, illustrated by Richard Crooks. I evoke the elements of earth, air, fire, water, and spirit. And I'm going to read a blessing written by Travis Bowman. The evocation of water. Here and now, I evoke the elemental force of water, the fluid of infinite shapes and forms, flowing source of adaptability, emotion, and life. I seek the pure spring within, that I might drink deep of change, relationship, emotion, and life. I call you forth to wash away all that needlessly binds and to move fluidly in this world. Ocean and river, ripple and rain, water, I call thee hence. And they are ready. I pray, Scorpio, that you will be blessed abundantly and stand in your highest vibration of love, security, and freedom. Past, present, and future. I want to make it so that you guys can see the entire spread if possible. All the rows. Okay. And being empathic and a touchy-feely kind of an earth person, I also get a lot of your energy coming through the cards physically. So if you see me touching the cards a lot, it's like psychometry. I really do get a lot of energy from touching the cards. So I'm not just fidgeting. I just want you to know. And here we go. Underlying energy for love is the Ace of Cups. I mean, you are right where you need to be. Spirit's doing stuff, and you couldn't stop it if you tried. And that's not a bad thing. It's kind of nice when, like that Carrie Underwood song, Jesus Take the Wheel. Well, guess what? He is. And maybe not specifically Jesus, but not for everyone, but you know what I'm saying. You get my point. In the area of security, the underlying energy is that of the Seven of Cups, delusion. That just means like reality check. Reality check. So it's a good thing that in our love and relationship, especially to ourselves, what we're getting is love. And that's what we need to focus on. And we're kind of seeing what's real and what isn't in love and what gives us security. Our ideas about security are what we have been mistaken about, like delusional about, quote unquote. I think that's a strong word for it. But I know, I do get the feeling that, yes, it is along those lines of delusion. In other words, I was kidding myself about what really gives me security. Here I was thinking it was the actual material things, and it is not. It's the spiritual things. It's love. And your focus is now being placed more upon, by Spirit. I mean, Spirit is in fact doing this. Your focus is in fact being placed upon what is real, what is security truly based on. And it's love. It's love. The underlying energy of freedom, or self-empowerment you could call it, is the Seven of Swords, diplomacy. In other decks it means something different, but this is a Celtic pagan deck. And I go with the energies of these cards as they are created. I don't try and impose something, the traditional by the book meaning to it. And the only time I defer from that is when I am channeling and Spirit says this is what this card means, that's that. Because we said so. So I always do that first and foremost, really. But part of what they tell me is read them as they are. So, and then that's our message. Okay, so off we go. In the past, in love, security, and freedom, I feel, let me see here. Okay, there was a good start to something. There was a good start and a good finish is what I'm getting. So it was the full, complete cycle. And something wrapped up. You kind of have it like, now I've got this experience under my belt, so to speak. I gained a lot of equilibrium and balance from it. I kind of saw the good with the bad. I get it. I get it now. So an understanding, a feeling of fulfillment. There's a passing that I'm feeling. It's like there was a passing, an ending of a relationship in the past, and you've been currently evaluating that because you know you're on the threshold of something new, and you feel the momentum generating. You feel the momentum generating. You have an emotional clean slate is what I'm feeling. You have lingering feelings of insecurity that are reflecting, but Spirit is saying you're on more solid footing than what you feel. Okay, the solid footing is there, and you're beginning again. I feel like a lot of you have had to clean house financially, and just kind of, there was almost like a cluster, a mess, like a shit show of finances, and you're like, I gotta clean up my mess. I gotta clean this up. And you did, but you still feel like maybe energetically the emotion of the mess, and Spirit is like, no, it's okay. It's okay. I just keep feeling that reassurance that you're gonna be fine. Kind of pulling out of a nosedive as in terms of security and the feeling of security. Not the actual security is what they're saying. The feeling of security. But you're on good, you've got good footing. You're okay. So it's like I have to begin again. It's another cycle of beginning again. And you're like, man, I just want to, I don't want to begin again. I don't want to begin again. And it's like you're having to balance in your self-empowerment. It's like, I don't know what I want to do. I don't know what I want to do until I feel better. And it's like, you don't have to wait until you feel better. You can just kind of let what needs to be done set the momentum for you. Some of you have had to deal with Three of Swords, discord. Yeah, and that gets interpreted as a third party type of thing sometimes. Yes, it does. I know. It's the thoughts. It's the thoughts of that insecurity that's maybe possibly borrowed from other people or what they're doing. And that's the clincher there. That's where the little knot in that is based on what other people are doing. Now, okay, whoa. I'm getting this feeling of, whoa, everybody, hold the phone. Look at what's going on. In the love department and in relationships, you have the 10 of Cups presently in your energy. So, I mean, you are in a good, sweet spot right now for long-term happiness. You are experiencing long-term happiness. You know what you can bring to the table. You know what you can bring to this scenario, this relationship, this party. I know what I'm bringing to this party. You know you. You know you. And you know what you're bringing. You know that if you can bring this, that someone else can, without having unreasonable expectations. Your expectations are clear. You feel that your expectations of what others can bring to a relationship are realistic now. Because you might have been used to in the past seeing the good and the bad before, have been used to seeing only what you can bring and what others can't bring, and now you know what they can bring. You know your expectations are realistic. You have the self-confidence. Sometimes you look back over your shoulder and go, am I being unrealistic? Should I expect this much from anybody? And Spirit is saying absolutely yes. You have to shift it and you have to change your whole standard. You do. You just do. You can't base it on delusion anymore. You know, other people convincing you of what you should expect in love and in life. This is where I'm feeling a really strong pull to kind of pull up your breeches in the security department and really establish that emotional security for yourself and say, you know what, I will determine what's good enough. Me, I set the standard. And like, don't let anybody argue with that. If you feel that it's subject to someone throwing in their 2 cents, then refrain from telling them. If you feel you're going to argue with yourself, tell yourself authoritatively, I will not second guess myself anymore. I'm going to go for what I want. I don't care how long it takes. I'm going to do this thing, whatever it is. And if I don't know, that's okay. I'm good. I set the standard, me. Because it's been causing you a lot of suffering and worry. This is not... You know, you can't have this love in your heart and feel that you don't deserve what you have, or that you don't deserve to wait, or you don't deserve to allow yourself to let things play out as they will. I don't see that just because it's going slow does not mean you're lagging behind. You know, what I see here is a lot of self-imposed false beliefs about yourself that have been put there by others. Okay, that's what I'm getting. I don't feel like you should always be the one who's fair, that you should always make allowances for other people, when that creates so much suffering for you. I feel like you have to kind of tip the scales and say, no more. I'm doing it. This is the energy that I'm getting, okay? I'm not personally giving you advice. All right, this is what the energy is that I'm feeling, is for you to not be so diplomatic with others, because all it does is it leaves you with the short end of the stick. Yeah, here we go. Because right now you have pulled up your breeches. You've you know, as they say, you put your big girl panties on in terms of how you feel. You've decided that no matter how I feel or how insecure I feel, no matter what I've had to go through or what other people have had to put me through in the past and how that makes me feel now, I don't care. I'm going to still do what I want. I'm still going to stand for self-advocacy. I'm still going to create the life that I want. It doesn't matter what physical things are there or not. And I do feel a sense of needing to kind of shore up your resources, the physical ones. Take a good look. You might have to go back and look at the books. You might have to redo the bills or redo the budgeting. But it's going to make you feel better. Just don't argue with yourself about doing that. This energy is in the past. What Spirit just said is to be fair to yourself, first and foremost. Be fair to yourself. If you're not being fair to you, you will not attract people who energetically hold the energy of being fair to you as well. So you're going to attract the way you treat yourself, okay? And even when people don't treat you well, you'll still be holding the energy of treating yourself well, and it will be easier for that negative energy to kind of bounce off or go away. So, but I'm hearing treat yourself fairly. Treat yourself fairly. Give yourself, at least mentally acknowledge that you've earned and you deserve more than you think you do. Don't let that become a reality. If you feel like you're getting things you don't deserve, then you'll attract more of the same, of people who treat you in a way you don't deserve. Okay? So even if it doesn't feel true, it's like you have to flip that belief around. And it might feel counterintuitive. You might still feel bad, but it's like you have to act differently. You know, you have to kind of know, just know. The facts is that you've earned what you keep, is the words I just got. You earn what you keep. There's a big transformation coming in love. Yes, an ending of a cycle because of the World Tree, which is the World card. You get, it's like that complete cycle. You know what love is now. You know what love is. You know what love is. And this is what's, you're enacting the change. You're bringing it about. A whole new day, a whole new phase, a whole new time frame. And also, yes, here's the change in security. You're creating this change. Even though you feel bad, it's like, I'm going to make myself think about what the truth really is. And that is, I deserve what I have. I've earned it. I deserve what I have as far as the positive things, not the suffering. I don't deserve the suffering. I deserve the good. Yes. Yes. In the area of freedom, in being a self-advocate, this is where things are going in the future. The Sun card. Rebirth. You are going to be a new person. Your thoughts are going to change. All mainly because of this energy of love and spirituality underlying everything. Spirit is creating this change. It's more about how you love yourself. You're going to have you're going to have, what are you going to have? It's not coming out of my mouth. A transformational stage is in the works. It's happening now. You're at your peak or your zenith of emotional well-being as far as how to treat yourself, how to love yourself. You are, in fact, there. You do not have to do all of the heavy lifting in matters of security. You are owed, is what they're saying. You owe yourself the best. You owe yourself to... It's almost like you guys have stuff, but you don't feel that you deserve it. And that's got to change. That thought has to change. And it is going to change. It's changing. It is, in fact, changing the way you think about what you deserve. And where security really comes from. It might have been a slow ongoing, like a slog of a process. But you finally do get it. I do feel that you have recently felt kind of trapped or stuck. But that it's like, well, I'm happy with myself. I don't quite know what to do with that. I don't know where to take my life. I don't know what to do with my freedom. Because I feel kind of insecure whenever I think about it. I don't know, you know, and those thoughts are coming to an end. Those thoughts are coming to an end. They're going to change. That is going to change. You are going to get like a rebooting, like a revitalization, a feeling of revitalization, of happiness, of healing. These thoughts are going to heal. I'm going to pick a card from Witch's Wisdom. Overall energy and message from Spirit, emphatically, is protection. Protect your assets. Protect your thinking is what I'm feeling. I want to see what's on the bottom of the deck. Ethos. The Wiccan read. Okay, so it's your personal ethics. You are setting the standard. And it's saying you have to protect how you feel. Even when you plague yourself with self-doubt because you don't feel like you deserve to be protected. You are your most valuable asset, is what Spirit just said to me. You are. You're the one who needs protecting. Your dreams are what need protecting. You deserve to have those dreams come true. And you kind of have to fly in the face of opposition in how you feel about that yourself. You kind of have to fake it till you make it as far as the messages that you believe about yourself. And you have to demand that ethical, upstanding standard in others. You must. Because you don't allow yourself to lack integrity. Why would you expect that of others, just to be fair and just to give everyone else the benefit of the doubt? You're no longer doing that. New rules. And it's like, oh, but I'm going to, offend people. I'm going to distance people. And it's like, you know better. You know better that you have to. Now you know better. And it's going to make you feel so much better when you change those boundaries and you uphold your own law. Held very gently, not defensively, but you hold it in your heart and your soul and you just exude that energy. People are just going to back up away from you because they feel it. They feel the protection. You deserve to be protected. You deserve to protect yourself. You deserve to protect you, the most valuable asset you have. I'm going to read this card. Bide the wicked law ye must, in perfect love, in perfect trust. 8 words the wicked reed fulfill, and ye harm none, do as ye will. And ever mind the rule of 3. What I send out comes back to thee. Follow this with mind and heart, and merry ye meet and merry ye part. Okay? This is merry meet and merry part is the world tree. Something passed. Something has come to a close. Something is opening up. Right now, as we speak, I'm telling you emphatically, I'm covering up the suffering card with protection. Because what you deserve is to be protected. Not out of fear or defensiveness, but out of self-love. That is the big turnaround here. Is protecting yourself out of a sense of self-love. Not out of a sense of vulnerability that you're going to be attacked or snuck up on anymore. Feel the sense of security that Spirit is giving you out of love for you, out of love for you. And adapt that as your new way of thinking about yourself. That I deserve to be protected. I deserve to have what I've worked for. I will take whatever compensation is due me. You will accept it and receive it as a gift from the universe. That I am the one who does maintain integrity, and I expect the same from others. End of discussion. Period. That's what you're saying, Scorpio. That is your new mantra. And that's it. That is what I'm getting. Good reading, Scorpio. Stand strong. Stand strong. Stand strong. Stand strong in your own circle of power. And let the magic begin, because this is how magic builds up momentum, is when you stand strong in your power because you know you deserve to feel it. Feel your self-empowerment. Feel all your beauty. Feel all your love. Look at what your love has done over the years. Look at what your love has done. Look at the results of your love. Look at what your love has done over the years. You've accomplished a lot with just love. Your love motivates all of your actions. Okay, does it always? No, of course not. But I'm saying it isn't just, oh, I just loved someone. And that's, it isn't. It's that love motivates your actions. That your love seeps into everything that you do. Love takes on form. Love can do a lot. Love has a lot of power and strength. Look at what your love has accomplished over the years. Take stock and inventory of the accomplishments that you have created through the love that you hold in your being, and know that it's all you. And give yourself credit for that. And know that you will be greatly rewarded in bringing the changes coming about. Change, like we're talking night and day. Different life. It's a different life. I'm talking about a different life. Like you've stepped onto the other side. Only here in the physical world. We're talking about change that comes from radical change of thinking about who you are, what you mean to yourself. This is changing. The storm is over and the sun is coming up. Yes, Scorpio, and you deserve it. Stand strong in your power, protect yourself, love yourself, and look at all that your love has accomplished. Be strong for you. And hold that energy because you deserve it. You're going to get rewarded with the big, beautiful change in how your whole life feels. and how you think about yourself. Stand strong, Scorpio. Stay in your magic circle of protection and feel your magic, the momentum of your magic, of your essence building up around you. You're doing it now. Much love to you, Scorpio. From my soul to yours, remember that if you want to connect with me for a personal reading for you, just you, or to donate to this channel, the links are in the drop-down box below the screen. And until we meet again, which will be very soon if you keep in touch and get notified of my videos, subscribe and hit the bell button so you get notified of more videos, Scorpio. Until we meet again, from my soul to yours, to your beautiful soul, much love and brightest blessings. Take care. Bye-bye.